just proud of our guys for, really just, like I keep talking to them about, like keeping the faith. And, yeah, we haven't gotten the result that we wanted to, but they've never wavered from what's been needed to give ourselves a chance to win. And even though this one was back and forth and choppy and we weren't at our best offensively, and I think they scored a bunch defensively like early on, we just kind of buckled down and made plays when we needed to. And I thought the kind of hustle plays that Roper and Keba made were really huge for us.
Questions?
How do you not take for granted what Tay's been able to do for you? Like, just another night at 26.
He's a hard matchup. And, we do a bunch of stuff offensively, but, there's a lot of stuff you got to prepare for when you come to play us, right? You got to, figure out what you're going to do with Marcus and ball screens. You got to talk about the drives. You got to, get Braden off the line and not let him get to threes. And at the same time, you got to work on ball screen defense with Tay, because he can set them or he can use them. And Mush and Braden do such an unbelievable job of setting screens, right? Like, Braden doesn't have a field goal in this game, but they guard him like they should be. They're on top of him, they're holding him, they're grabbing him, they're not letting him loose. And now he's setting screens for Tay, and now, they can't, do I switch it? Do I not? Do I go under? Those guys are setting unbelievable screens, and then Tay's just getting comfortable, making the right play, reading the defense, and, he kind of closed down the game for us when we needed it.
When you start a game like that, you're not necessarily playing your best. How do you kind of regroup and, like you said, buckle down and find that energy to pull away at the end?
I thought there were little things that we needed to adjust to defensively that I thought we did better in the second half, with our ball screen coverage and our depth and everything else. Because early on they were just holding it for a really long time or getting deep into the paint, and our guys had to help for too long, and now Hands getting those threes. I think as we adjusted, it made them get the ball out of their hands quicker. And now when they're getting the ball in their hands quicker, I thought Mush guarding the ball, I thought Marcus guarding the ball, I thought Roper guarding the ball, got a bunch of deflections, right, because they were playing with active hands. So we were able to flip some things defensively and kind of stay with it until we got into a rhythm. And then on offense early on, we weren't ready for the physicality of the game. We weren't ready to drive through contact, right? And so we turned it over 9 times in the first half, right? We always talk about we want to be 10 turnovers or less, and we've been right at that number a lot this year, especially late in this year. And to only have 1 turnover in the second half, we're just getting more possessions. We have more possessions than they got. We didn't turn it over, they turned it over. We got on the offensive glass, we didn't let them get on the offensive glass. That's how you win games.